Hi. The reason that I'm the one talking to you is, as I've said, I'm a lifelong teacher here at MVCC. I've also been involved with the Central New York Labor Council, and all of the NYSET locals are affiliate members of that Labor Council. So I have an opportunity to interact with a number of NYSET local presidents over many years, and I really would like to see educators in our service area really get behind the United Way campaign. Now within the last year, a little over a year, I was nominated by the Labor Council to become a member of the board of directors of the United Way of the Valley and Greater Utica, and it's been a marvelous experience for me, and it's taught me a lot about why we should want to get behind this campaign. Trust me when I say the need that is in the Utica area and in the Herkimer Valley is nothing short of staggering. My hope is that with a good, successful campaign and many generous donations coming in from educators from all parts of our service area, that this campaign can be more successful than ever before. I'd like to also point out that my plan is to retire very shortly, and based on the experience that I've had in a little over a year with the United Way, my continued involvement with the United Way as my way of sort of paying it forward is a very important part of my retirement plan. And I'm hoping that I can convince you folks to get involved with the United Way in some fashion as well. I think anytime anyone is approached about contributing to a cause, one thing people would like to know is, well, what happens to the money once I do that? So let me just give you a very, very brief summary of how contributions are handled. There are 4 areas of need that the United Way focuses on: health, education, income, and safety net. 3 of them are pretty obvious, but the safety net one deals with all sorts of issues, among them soup kitchens, food banks, teen runaways, homelessness, domestic abuse, child care, legal services. So I mean, it's a kind of a catch-all, but it's really a catch-all that has tremendous need. The United Way creates 4 allocation committees. The allocation committees are staffed by volunteers, usually 1, 2, maybe 3 board members and several other United Way volunteers. All of them are assisted by 1 or 2 United Way staff people, and the committee then reviews the proposals coming from the agencies in that particular area of need. The process involves scoring them according to a rubric, and if there are any areas in the proposal that are vague or that the committee wants further information on, there's a request made to the agency to answer whatever questions or submit whatever additional information is required. That all happens prior to the agency coming to a presentation before the committee. So that's the second phase, this direct presentation. It gives you a chance to put a face on the agency and get a real sense of what the agency is dealing with, the kinds of issues. And the last phase of the process is an opportunity for members of the committee to visit that particular agency. And that is, well, all 3 parts of the process are eye-opening. Seeing what happens on site is, it's pretty moving sometimes. The reality is, the United Way is addressing needs in our community that are aimed at making our community better for everyone. Based on the number of, or the total amount of the money requested by the various agencies, the need every year is going up, 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 and the need is staggering. The amount of money that the United Way has to allocate to meet that need is not nearly enough. Basically, we had 1/3 of the money we needed to satisfy the allocations in the safety net category. And it was literally painful to decide where the money should go and where the money shouldn't go. And the solution is to get more money. So I'm asking all of you, certainly those of us who are teachers, we have good paying jobs by, lots of standards. We're in a perfect position to try and give back to our community, and I hope that you folks will think about that. If you do, either as a local by itself or in partnership with the administration in your district, I hope that as members fill out their pledge forms, you won't forget to indicate that you're a member of organized labor. There's no question that much of the money that the United Way raises goes to help those in our community that have the least. But it's also true that bad things and challenging times happen in all families, to all people. So you just never know. Money that's donated to the United Way, it could go to help your people in your own family, your co-workers, our students, families of our students. It's really a way to help our community. In fact, when we talk about Living United is helping one person, and by doing that, we really are helping the entire community. We're raising up the entire community. So I hope you'll join me in Living United, and I think we can certainly do that because as union people, we live union.